second beer from the St. Bernardus 6-pack that is brought to the LCBO for the Christmas holidays. Let's get into this, guys. Beer, 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 beer. Hello everybody, welcome back to me, Maple Brewski, for another Ruski Brewski review. And today the beer I have for you is by the St. Bernardus Brewery out in Belgium. And this is their Pater 6. Boom. Yellow, white, red. Very, very nice. Same, logo of the old Belgian monk. Very, very cool. And Pater 6 is coming in at 6.7% alcohol by volume and an unlisted IBU. No listing for the IBU on the bottle itself, but the website is coming in at 25 EBU, and Untapped is showing it at no IBU. So on the first beer that we did, the wit version, there was a little bit of a difference between the EBU listed on the website and the IBUs listed on Untapped. And I'm not sure if there is a slightly different rating scale for EBU versus IBU. So we're going to leave this at 25 IBUs equals EBUs, if that makes sense. So let's crack this open with the 50 cal bottle opener. Let's see what we got. We're going to work our way up from the least alcoholic to the most. So let's pour it up into my Lake of Bays tulip style glass. This is darker already. I'm not 100% sure what kind of style of beer this is per se. I'm going to put that there. I'm going to put this right here. Style of beer is a double. It's a double style. Okay, that makes actually a lot more sense. Yeah, so it's a double. It's a Belgian Dubbel. So definitely not as alcohol-y as a triple or a quad, but a double is a very nice, I guess, middle ground sort of thing for a Belgian style. Looking at the color, it's a nice deep ruby, almost mahogany color. Very, very deep. Deeper on camera, but in person you got a very nice ruby red tone and a decent off-white head on top. Very, very nice. Let's have a smell. I'm getting like cherries. I'm getting some plums, some dates, a little bit of cherryness going on here. That's actually quite nice. Maybe a slight of nuttiness, but dates, plums, and cherries is what I get. Smells great. A little bit of red grape or purple grape. Very, very nice. Let's have a taste. Ooh, that's really good. Again, plums, dates, raisins, red grapes. Ooh, that is really good. Very effervescent, very carbonated, right on your tongue. It feels great. A solid beer so far. Cheers, everybody. Let's keep on drinking. Now, Belgians are very acquired, in my opinion. I think people will either love them or hate them, because Belgians do have like those darker fruit notes, especially when you're looking into doubles, triples, and quads. They can get very complex for a palate. In my personal opinion, a really, really good way. But some others, I don't think they'll really enjoy. I know one of my friends, Richmond, actually really enjoys his Trappist Rochefort. I think it's the 10s with the blue label. He really enjoys those, and that's really cool because it's very hard to find people who enjoy Belgian beers, in my opinion. I know also Jordan really enjoys Belgians. I'm not sure if which one enjoys them more, but I love Belgian beers. Moderate mouthfeel. Goes down really nice. Very crisp though. It's weird. It's crisp, but it's heavier. That's why moderate mouthfeel and I guess settling feel is a great place to put this beer in. But yeah, flavors on this. Wow. Plums, dates, red grape, touch of white grape as well, but it's just super, super effervescent. A solid brew. Even though it is at 6.7, Belgian beers, doubles, triples, quads are big, slow sippers. Just because they have so much effervescence or carbonation that if you drink them fast, it will bloat you because of that carbonation. And also just the intensity of the flavors and the style flavors that they give you are definitely meant more for just a more easygoing. You pour it, you relax with it, you can warm it up because they're usually better at warmer temperatures. Compared to other styles of beer. Looking on the bottle now. St. Bernardus Patter 6. 6.7% ABV, 25 EBUs or IBUs. On the back, you do have sort of a description. Bottle fermented. Okay, so it's a bottle fermented beer. Sorry, that's really cool. Ingredients. Let's find English. Water, barley malt, sugar, hops, and yeast. You also do have a best before date, the 14th of April in 2020. So you can definitely age these beers for a little bit, or at least for a couple of years. That's really, really cool. Ideal serving temperature for this particular beer is 8 to 12 degrees Celsius. Mine is obviously a bit colder. It was in my cold storage. It's not as cold as a fridge. But still something to note. Other than that, information on the bottle, not too much. Yeah, your ingredients, bottle fermented beer, and best before date, and serving temp. Straightforward. Very, very nice. Quite well done. Moving over to the website now. stbernardus.be. Link down in the description box below. You come over to the Patter 6, if I'm pronouncing that right. Hopefully I am. The info. St. Bernardus Patter 6 is brewed according in the classic double style with a recipe that dates back to 1946. The name of this beer has become a reference for its style and is commonly referred to as Een Paterke, apostrophe EEN, capital PATERKE apostrophe. I don't know what that means, but still very, very nice. Color is a chestnut brown dark beer with a creamy head. I would say chestnut brown, but at the same time, I'm getting a lot more ruby colors. I guess it's just from the lighting that I have. Chestnut brown, but very bright ruby undertones when you bring it into the light. Moving over to the characteristics now. The color is dark. The type of beer is a double, top fermentation. Alcohol is 6.7% ABV. Plato is 16 degrees. I'm not sure if that's original or final. Recommended pouring temperature is 8 to 12 degrees Celsius. The color, the EBC, is 45. Similar to SRM, but I'm not sure the differences between them. And bitterness, EBUs, not IBUs, EBUs is 25. Shelf life, 2 years in a bottle. And packaging is in the same 330ml bottles that I have here. Other than that, character, taste, and aromas. The Paterke is not just any old brown beer. It unites the deep flavors of specialty malt with the lively fruitiness of ripe tree fruits. Impressions of hazelnut and mocha lie at the basis of the mouthfeel. which flows into an excellent yet playful duel between the mild taste of dark candy sugar and a slightly toasty but dry grain character. Plenty of apple and pear aromas make their magnificent presence felt all the way to the slightly bitter aftertaste. Now, apples and pears I'm not getting from my personal palate. You may experience something a bit different. But like I said, plums, dates, dark grapes, like red grapes, and slight white grape is what I'm getting. As for culinary or food pairings, St. Bernardus Patter 6 is a great choice to complement pork recipes or contrast against zesty cheeses. Website is definitely making up for a lot of lack of information on the actual bottle, and that's great to see. Finally, moving over to Untapped, Patter 6 has been given a 3.59 bottle caps out of 5, and that's out of a whopping 42,000 ratings. With that said, I gotta put up my rating. So let's cheers on the final sip. Let's get right to them. Quite adventurous beer, especially for a double. Still very just whoa. Belgian beers take you on a wild ride, and that is unmistakable. They put you in with very unique flavors, and they sort of just blow your mind. So Patter 6 deserves a solid 8.5 out of 10. That's where I land on it. It's not my favorite, but it still has some great qualities to it. The mouthfeel is amazing. The flavors are great. No real complaints, just still not really one of my favorites. I do prefer my triples and quads more than doubles, but I can still appreciate a good double when I taste it. As for presentation, I do like the bottle. I do like the logo that they have. It's just for information wise, it's lacking a bit. You only have really your ingredients and a best before date and serving temperature, which is great. I love that for sure, especially the best before date. Sorry, not brewed on date, best before date. But I would like to see a little bit of a description. Thankfully, the website makes up for all that, with info about the beer itself, all the characteristics and detailed notes, to the character taste and aromas little paragraph, and the food pairings. Good on ya. So with that said, presentation gets a solid 9.5 out of 10 for me. And that's because the website is just so amazing with great pictures, really easy to find, really easy to navigate. It's just a solid looking website. Well guys, with all that said, if you have any comments, questions, or beers you want me to review in the future, leave all that information down in the comment box below. If you want to go ahead and like this video or subscribe to me, Brewski, that'd be greatly appreciated as well. With all that said, that's going to do it for me, Brewski. Like I always say, crack a beer and enjoy. Cheers.